Good morning, students. Welcome back. I hope you all are safe at your home. Now, we have done chapter 1. I hope you have done the work related to the chapter 1. Today, we'll start chapter 2, that is Roman numbers. Alright, you have already learned few things about Roman numbers. Let us now once more revise the basic points of this. So, we have written some important points. The first point is Roman number system is another system like Hindu Arabic system. Like the numbers that you have read till now, the counting numbers, whole numbers, natural numbers, comes under Hindu Arabic system. Okay, this is another system known as Roman number system where we use symbols, okay, instead of numbers. So, what are these symbols? There are 7 basic symbols to write any Roman number. Alright, the 7 basic Roman numbers are I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. Okay, where I stands for 1, V stands for 5, X stands for 10, L stands for 50, C stands for 100, D stands for 500, and M stands for 1000. Okay, using these 7 symbols we can write any number in Roman number system. Alright, there is one drawback also of this system, that is there is no symbol for 0. There is no symbol for 0, right, in Roman number system. There is no symbol for 0 in Roman number system. So now Roman number system, and one more, that Roman number system does not have any place value system. Like in chapter 1 we have read 2 place value system, Indian system and international system, but in Roman number system we do not have any place value system. Okay, so for writing Roman numbers we have to follow certain rules. So rules for forming Roman numbers are these. First rule, repetition of a symbol means addition. That means if a symbol is written simultaneously together, same symbol, that means they have to be added. Okay, I'll give you example later on, just see. Under this rule there are some few sub rules, that is out of 7 symbols only I, X, C and M can be repeated. Out of 7 symbols, that means 4 symbols can be repeated, that is I, X, C and M. That means V, L and D cannot be repeated. Okay, a symbol can be repeated up to a maximum number of 3 times. At most we can repeat a symbol for 3 times at most. You can repeat 2 times as well, but at most you can repeat it 3, not 4 times. Okay, so now for example, if I have written I, that means 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. Okay, X, that is 10 plus 10, that is 20. Okay, CCX, that means 100 plus 100 plus 10, that is 210. And as I have told you, V, L and D cannot be repeated. You cannot write 5 and 5 together. That does not mean 5 plus 5. V has no significance. That does not mean V 5 plus 5. That does not stand for 10. So VV is meaningless. Okay. Similarly, L and D can also not be repeated. Now, rule 2 is a smaller number or a symbol written to the right of a larger number is always added. Okay, what I have written, a smaller number or a smaller symbol written to the right of a larger number is always added. You will understand when I will give you an example. For example, xi. I is smaller than s and is written to the right of x. Okay, so I will be added to x. That means this means x plus I, and that becomes 10 plus 1. That is why it is 11. Another example is CV. Now that V is again smaller to C and it is written to the right of C, that means it will be added and hence it becomes C plus V, that is 100 plus 5, that is 105. Okay, I think it should be clear to you. Rule number 2. Now rule number 3 is a smaller symbol written to the left. In 2 it is right, in 3 it is left, of a larger number is always subtracted from the larger number. The vice versa of this, इसमें right में लिखा था तो add हो गया. Rule 3 is saying if the smaller symbol is written to the left, it will be subtracted. For example, IV. Now I is smaller and is written to the left of V, that is why it will be subtracted. So it becomes V minus I, that is 5 minus 1, and that becomes 4. Okay, now XC, again X is smaller than C, so it becomes C minus X, and hence it becomes 100 minus 10, that is 90. Okay, there again some sub rules of this. These are the symbols V, L and D are never subtracted. The symbols which cannot be repeated can also not be subtracted. Okay, that is V, L and D are never subtracted. Okay, so you have to write the symbols which denote 5, like 5, 50 and 500 can never be repeated, can never be subtracted. Okay, so the symbols which can be subtracted are I, X and C. Now the thing is, I can only be subtracted from V and X. Okay, X can be subtracted from L and C only, and C can be subtracted from D and M only. That means the symbols which can be subtracted from the next two. ओके, लाइक आई के आगे आगे आने वाले दो सिंबल कौन से हैं, वी और एक्स, तो आई उन्हीं से सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा. एक्स के आगे आने वाले दो सिंबल्स कौन से हैं, एल एंड सी, दैट मीन्स एक्स केवल एल एंड सी से सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा. सी के आगे आने वाले दो सिंबल कौन से हैं, डी एंड एम, तो सी केवल डी और एम से ही सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा. नाउ रूल 4 इज when a smaller number is placed between two larger numbers, then its value is always subtracted from the larger number immediately following it. Again, what it is written, what it is saying, when a smaller number is placed between two larger numbers, so now its value is always subtracted from the larger number written after it. Okay, for example, XIV. Now I is smaller than X also, I is smaller than V also. So we get confused sometimes that I is written to the right of X. क्या हम इसको add करें X से या V से subtract करें? So there is a rule, when a smaller number is written in between of two larger number, its value is always subtracted. You just learn its remember that its value is always subtracted. अब जब subtract होगी तो इससे तो subtract हो नहीं सकती क्योंकि ये इसके राइट में लिखा है, तो इससे सब्ट्रैक्ट होगी. दैट मीन इट बिकम्स एक्स प्लस वी माइनस आई, दैट इज 10 प्लस 5 माइनस 1, दैट इज 4, इट बिकम्स 14. ओके, नाउ अनदर एग्जाम्पल डी एक्स सी. तो एक्स अगेन इज written between D and C, so it will be subtracted from C, that means D plus C minus X, that means D becomes 500 plus 100 minus 10, that is 90, and that is how it becomes 590. Okay children, so these are the rules of forming Roman numbers. Rules are also given in your book. Please go through these, write them in your fair notebook. These are your important points you have to write down in your fair notebook, and tomorrow we'll start the exercise. Okay, have a nice day class. Thank you.